It's now day 2 of that ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, and aid trucks are flowing into Gaza following the release of 3 Israeli hostages and dozens of Palestinian prisoners. In the coming weeks here, 30 more hostages are expected to be freed, and Yemen's Houthi rebels signal they will limit attacks on Israeli ships in the Red Sea now that there is a ceasefire deal in place. NewsNation's Brooke Schaefer joins us now with the very latest this morning. Brooke, still a whole lot of uncertainty on what's to come. So what happens next?
Markie, another 4 Israeli hostages should be released from Gaza in less than a week. The other 26 set free over the next 5 weeks or so. We also know that in Gaza, they should see a surge in food and medical supplies. The United Nations said that more than 630 trucks of humanitarian aid have entered the Gaza Strip, with Egypt's foreign minister saying that that kind of help is expected daily over these next roughly 40 days or so. But there's another critical step that is also up next, Markie, and that's negotiating the second and third phases of this deal, which, if agreed to, would include the release of hostages and a permanent pause in fighting and an Israeli troop withdrawal. In phase 3, the deceased hostages would be returned and the reconstruction of Gaza would begin. Over the weekend, we saw the first hostages released from Gaza in exchange for Palestinian prisoners in Israeli custody. It was a bittersweet moment for the families of those still believed to be in captivity and not expected to be released in this first phase of the ceasefire, like the family of Itai Hen, a U.S. Israeli believed to be held hostage in Gaza. His father spoke with NewsNation.
We also know that the job is not done, and that there are still 94 hostages in Gaza, and we must do everything possible in order to bring them back. And we feel that all the families will stick together and support one another till the last hostage comes out, and that is exactly what we are waiting for.
That father and former military personnel that we've spoken with stressing that this is only a partial deal right now, with more layers to still be negotiated. This is not a peace deal. So mixed with joy and relief this morning, there is also, as you mentioned, Markie, a lot of uncertainty about what happens next. Markie?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.